Hello everyone, this is the LDX Rally app tutorial. It's going to be very short and sweet, and hopefully we can get through this in just a couple minutes. Most of y'all have used this before, and some of y'all have been playing with it. I just want to go over everything. All right, so when you come first into the app, whether it's Android or iPhone, it will say LD Rally app Gen 4 at the top with a wood grain looking background. I think I have the latest and greatest versions uploaded. I don't know if this week I'm going to do any updates. I think I've got everything the way I want it, but typically I suggest uninstalling and reinstalling right before the rally, just to make sure that any new updates will be out. But if you've done it by today, you should be good because I don't have anything new out there. All right, when you very first get into the app, you will go to the rider info screen and you will click on that. So it's going to ask you for the event passcode. In this case, the event passcode is Ranger. You'll put in your rider number and your rider code. Once you put in your rider code, if done correctly, it'll automatically make your keyboard go away. That means you did it correctly. You must click enter. It should pull up your rider number, your name, and your email address. If this does this correctly, when you submit a bonus, it will send a confirmation email to this email address. That's why it's very important that you do this in the sequence that it's shown here. We've had a couple instances where somebody has been logged in a different device, and it causes that email to get messed up. I'm not really sure what that is. I've told y'all can use this across different devices, and in the past y'all have been able to. I'm hoping that you don't have to do it across multiple devices. If you do, make sure that if you do switch devices, don't use them like back and forth at the same time. If you're going to stop using one and you're going to start using another one, then do that. But hopefully everybody will be able to stay on one device. You don't get one wet or what have you. All right. The rally code is Boomtown. If I can spell Boomtown. All right, once done correctly, again, if you get it correct, it'll automatically make the keyboard go away. And this button right here that says go to scoring should pop up. You click on that. All right, so your rider number and rider name is at the top of the screen. And you will want to select a bonus. So select the bonus from the list, give it a second. Now, this is pulling from the cloud every time you click the select bonus button. If you have no data, it won't do it. Androids is pretty quick. It's usually pretty good. Scroll's not bad. iPhones, it doesn't like my app, the background app that I use, so it's kind of slow. As you see, it gets to a certain point, it pauses for a second because it's got to think some. Just be patient with it. You can eventually get to the bottom of the screen to where all the rest bonuses are and all that. So I apologize for the slowness of it. That is just the way it is. Just be patient, okay? So once you select a bonus, give it a second. It's pulling all the data from the cloud. All right, so there's your bonus code, name, availability, and your reference photo is what I want. I'm going to select that bonus. Now, a couple things are going to happen here. You're going to see the reference photo up here in the top right, so that's there for you just in case. And you'll notice this Google Maps function. If you click that, assuming it's working correctly, which when we tested it the other day it was, you can use it as a GPS to get you from where you're at to the bonus itself. So that's a little tool right there. Make sure when you start the rally that you make sure your sequence number is number 1. Your first bonus is sequence number 1. Your second is 2, and so on. As you successfully submit these, it will automatically count up for you. If you switch devices for some reason, just make sure you set it to whatever bonus code that you're at. In the end, make sure that you fill out your bonus claim form. You don't have to, but you can't argue anything if you don't. So fill out your bonus claim form, because we will use that along with any pictures on your phone in case there's some kind of error issue. Most everybody doesn't have any issues, but there's always a couple, whether it be the type of phone you have or just dumb luck. Things just don't go your way. So keep your bonus claim form and keep it current. All right. There's the Android version, there's the iPhone version, and there's a web-based version. For the iPhone and Android version, we tell you to select the bonus photo, take the photo with your phone camera, and then select the bonus photo from your library. If you don't like that one, you can clear the pic, and you can move on to something else. Or you can use the camera function, but it will not save to your library. This file folder, it'll actually take you into the files on your phone. That's if you're using a tablet or a laptop, or you want to use the web-based version, we suggest using that, because there is no real camera function on some of those devices. I don't think that's going to apply. I think most everybody here is using their phone. So just select the photo from your library. For the very first bonus, remember in the writer notes to put your starting odometer, whatever that is. Remember to click Save Notes. It'll say saved if it's saved, okay? So do not leave that screen until it says saved. And then go back to the bonus screen. Now, it won't show it anywhere on here, but it's there, okay? The meal rest clock. If you are on a meal bonus or a rest bonus, meal bonus, when you get to the restaurant, when you put your kickstands down, go in here and start the clock. Always agree to, while using the app, to the photos and the GPS and all that stuff, please. This does not track you real time. It just takes basically like a time and location stamp of where you're at when you push that button. But I can't track you using the app. It doesn't have that capability. So don't think that I'm watching when you're going before or after during the rally. That's what the spot's for, or spot wall. So anyways, it's going to show your time there. You can leave this page, then go take your picture. You can even select a different bonus, whatever. Make more notes. I can go back in my notes. I can actually add to my notes. Save again. All right. So when my meal bonus is done, when I'm ready to go, or when my rest bonus is done, I'm going to go back into my meal clock, and I want to end that clock. So I'll click end. Now, it'll tell you how much time's gone by. Obviously, for the rest bonus, you must have a minimum of 240 minutes. And for the meal bonus, you must have a minimum of 45 minutes. If for some reason you click end and it's 44.56 minutes, then just clear that and click it again, and now will hopefully be where you need to be, where how much time has gone by. So very simple, not an issue. So now I know I've done my clock, I've picked my bonus code, sequence number is correct, I got a picture, I'm going to review for submission. Now, for those of y'all, when you do your very first bonus, when you click review for submission, that's when it timestamps your submission, okay? So if you're waiting for 6 o'clock, do not wait until 6 before you click review for submission, because that's where the time goes, okay? So there's that timestamp right there. And then it'll have the location where you're at, and you'll see your meal, rest, and stop times. If the location's not there, I'm not real worried about that. If it's not there, you can always just go back and click review again, and it should pop up in there. Sometimes it doesn't, sometimes it does, but your meal clock should be in there, and the timestamp. You'll see your rider number, rider name, the bonus code, and name. There's the reference photo again. Here's your actual photo along with the sequence. When all that looks correct, click submit, and once it processes, it's uploading that picture to the cloud. It should go back here to the bonus screen. You see it went to sequence number 2, and that means that it's successfully submitted. You'll get an email, assuming everything's working correctly, you'll get an email that will have your rider number, the bonus code, name, your sequence, the time you submitted, and it'll have a URL, a link to your photo. That's proof to you that everything went through. You can also check out the claim list. Claim list will have all that information. It won't have the notes. It won't have the timestamp for your meals, stuff like that. Sorry. All that information is in your confirmation email. That's where you'll find that. You can clear that form. This button right here, I'm sorry, right here, the request current bonus list. You can do that once a day. If you want to make sure that all your bonuses have gone through, you can click that button. That'll basically send us an email saying, hey, send me a list of all the bonuses I've claimed to this point. And we'll click a button in our spreadsheet, and it'll send you an email with all the bonuses that we've received from you at that point, along with the time that we received it, and it'll have the stop clock information, stuff like that in there. It won't tell you whether or not we approved the bonus or not. It won't tell you anything other than that we received those bonuses. It's a good way to make sure that you're up to date, or if you want to double check your claim form to make sure everything looks good. Again, you really only do this once a day. If everybody did it every time they submitted a bonus, it would overburden the score. So don't do that. So, I think the last rally, we told people about it, and just a handful of people did it because most everything they had was in their claimed bonus list here. So that is pretty much it. That's how the app works. Okay, select a bonus. Select a picture. I'm not even sure what all this stuff is, guys. What is that? Taking pictures of stuff on the side of the road. If y'all wondering who this kid is, that's my mentee. I do the Big Brothers Big Sisters program. So that's my little. I'm the big, he's little, and I'm big and he's little. Hey. Bonus code, sequence number, picture, 3 main things for any bonus. There's the timestamp, location, submit. And we move on. And that's all there is to it. If you have any questions, email me at rallymaster@heartoftexasrally.com or paultong971@gmail.com. You can also email Nancy Oswald at noswald, NOSWALD 372@gmail.com, and we'll answer any questions you may have. All right, guys. Thanks.